Things I want to mention before we show Google Slides, accessibility checker Grackle slides, is that we want to make sure that all your text in your text boxes are left aligned, and that we avoid using slide transitions or animations in our delivery, and always use simple language. Once we have completed all of these criteria, we've developed an accessible Google slide deck. And we need now to test for accessibility. And to do that, we use an add-on or extension called Grackle Slides. And so let's go up to extension, and if you don't have it, go to add-on and get add-ons, Grackle Slides. But I'm going to pull down to one I have already loaded and attached to my Google account. Grackle Slides, go to launch, and on the sidebar, it will bring up an analysis of the accessibility of your slide deck. And what it will show you is how well you did. This was had 16 checks on this particular deck, and I passed. I got 16 out of 16, and so it goes through and actually describes to you what you passed or did not pass. It will give you an indication if you didn't pass the specific criteria. So presentation title is required, document language is specified. The slides each have a title, and they're each unique titles. My tables, I didn't have any tables set up in this presentation deck, but it told me I passed anyway. Various elements, I have alt text behind my images, and text boxes should not be empty. These are other things we can be aware of. Lists should not be broken apart. Here I have one, empty trailing lines could be removed. So if I click on that, it would tell me I have some empty paragraphs or list items detected. And I can go in specifically to that area and correct that. So if you see, that's what it's describing here, is a paragraph that is empty at the end. It's a minor issue, but might cause problems and confusion to a screen reader. So that's the Grackle Slides accessibility checker, and you can use it as a guide before you actually start planning. Think about all that criteria, and also make sure you're checking your slide deck after you've designed and developed it for accessibility. Keep in mind that using an accessibility checker isn't the only thing you should be doing to check your Google slide deck or PowerPoint presentation for accessibility. Really, you need to run it through a screen reader program like VoiceOver on your either laptop, your Mac laptop, or your iPad. Run the presentation through VoiceOver, and that's a screen reader built right into the accessibility options on your iPad. Or you can use Chromevox on your Chromebook, and there are other options to access an accessibility checker for presentation decks on your PC.